cigar shop. I'm alive. We're in a cigar shop, 9th Street, Bull City Cigar Company. Just talking about cigars, you know, we're here, talking about cigars. And so today, we're not talking about the guy, but I can't help but just notice. Oh, we've got Ferdinand with us. Ferdinand, that's our mascot. You got out of line with to hang him on the wall. Something to remember him by. He violated some cigar rules totally. All right.
What are we talking about today?
I know. I have a great idea. Let's talk about cutting your cigar. Let's talk about different cuts.
There's at least 6 ways to cut your cigar.
Right. So my question to you is, does it matter? Does how you cut your cigar matter? So today we're going to talk about the different type of cuts of a cigar and and kind of the effects. So cut number 1. Let's get a cigar.
What do you want to do?
Let's see the traditional. Let's start with the traditional
guillotine.
Bam.
All right,
check it out. All right, first cut.
All right, you want to do it? You do it first.
All right, now, which one should I do? We got some cigars here.
Well,
all right, so
yeah.
Traditional cut. Now, I will say the cut matters.
But is that traditional?
How far should you cut a cigar? Because people are like, I don't know. You do it for me. You're the expert.
3 words.
It matters.
3 words. Just the tip. Really? I mean, you don't. Seriously.
Yeah, just
it's like it's almost like you just want to like.
Yeah, you're not castrating.
No.
There's no castration.
Hold the cigar up. You see the cap, like the wrap, the lines around it. It's almost like on the very top. You almost just want to really peel that first.
Yeah. Most cigars you can see a line around.
That's all that really needs to
all
come
the way.
off.
Yeah.
Like
so you don't need to cut like an inch or ½ inch up.
No.
It's almost like an 1/8 of an inch almost.
Right.
It's a little bit to open it up. So here.
Oh, we're shaking.
See now, actually, I messed that one up. I cut a little bit too far. But that one's because I couldn't see. If you have a traditional, oh my God, what am I doing? I'm a mess here.
Come on, man.
But I cut a little bit too far. But that's what you do, though. You cut it too far.
This is a learning experience.
That's a good example. If you cut it too far, that means when you go to smoke your cigar, it will unwrap. It starts to unravel.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
So don't do that. Less is more.
Less is more.
So that's like a basic straight cut.
Straight cut. Let's talk about.
I want to do one of my favorites. It's called the punch.
Yeah, me as well.
So I usually punch everything. Even people I don't like, punch them right in the face. No, but this is it's a bullet punch. It actually looks like a bullet. But if you don't if this isn't something you use every day, you don't want to use a punch every day. I think it works better on a bigger ring cigar.
Why? What are the advantages to a punch?
All right, so the advantage is the draw. I think you get a smoother smoke.
Yeah.
You don't get little pieces of tobacco in your mouth.
Yeah. Like if you cut this and it's too much, you're gonna get
tobacco's gonna break up.
It's gonna break up. It's gonna maybe hang on your lips.
Yeah,
it might unravel.
Right.
So yeah.
And you find like you're constantly spitting out tobacco.
Right.
Sometimes.
A nice clean draw. You don't want to have all this tobacco in your mouth. A good punch.
A punch is a good clean everything. So really just try to get as center as you can. You can see. I just twist. You don't want to do it too hard so you're making the tobacco crack, because that will not be good. And it really just makes a nice hole in this.
Bam. Now I have a punch, and I love a punch cut. I prefer a punch cut, but I have it's like a big punch cut. Like it has a little. So every punch is not the same. So if you want to try a punch cut, haven't done it yet. There's different sizes.
Yeah, and this size is great. 62 ring gauge Gordito. Punch cut, good.
Bam. Okay, next cut. We did the guillotine.
Yeah, straight
punch
cut. Did a punch.
All right. Now we're gonna go to the guillotine, but this is a traditional cutter, but it's got a backstop on it, so you can't go all the way through.
And so that's great.
It's like a guard against doing what I just did.
You're right. It's almost like a perfect cut every time. It takes
about 1/8 of an inch. Bam. It's here. Insert. Clip. And bam, there's a little bit in there.
And see how much it took off? Very little. It just really took like that top layer.
It takes the top layer off and it opened it though. I have all this opening here that I could, ready to smoke. Bam.
Okay. So that's what we call a precision cut.
Precision cut.
It's the same cut It doesn't take too much or too little.
Right.
It's good.
Wedge cut.
Wedge. Oh, that's what it's called.
V cut.
V.
V cut or wedge cut.
This is my second favorite cut. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. Maybe it's just, I don't know. But I like the way it draws. It just feels right.
All right.
So I'm gonna do it on a Connecticut Toro.
All right.
Here's where you see the cut right here, V.
And again, some V cuts are a little bit more narrow. Some are a little bit more wide to open it up. So I prefer V cut because it's like it seems like the best of both worlds between a punch cut and a traditional cut. You get a good wide surface. So you can get a lot more smoke, a lot more pull through.
A clean draw.
It's clean as far as I don't get a lot of leaf in my mouth.
That's the
And bam, my experience is good. It's gold.
V cut. Dunzo.
Any more cuts?
We got a scissor cut. But
Let's talk about the scissor cut. I mean,
actually, but we want to say that. Don't cut one.
This is a traditional. This is like a guillotine cut.
Yeah.
And bam.
But
it's cool. It fits in your hands nicer. It's kind of.
It's a good conversation.
It's a different look. Absolutely.
At the house, you're smoking.
Clip it. Bam. Same thing. I love these. These cut really well. Actually, I think they cut better than the blades most of the time. These cut better than I think sometimes.
You can gauge it better too. So now, what do you do when you don't have a cutter?
Snap.
You gotta improvise.
I have a cigar.
You got a cigar. You're ready to smoke.
Oh no! I forgot my cutter. I don't have any more cutters. What do I do?
So
what do you do?
There's two things I would do.
What can you do?
There's two things. If you have a pocket knife, which I normally do, you can.
Oh, snap.
You can improvise. You might scare your friends, or impress them, depending on like what kind of friends you got.
Bam.
But if it's sharp enough, no problem. You got your cigar. I don't have a cutter, but I got my knife. I'm just gonna peel the top part of this cigar off. Like that. Bam.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. Done.
Alright. So I don't have a knife.
You don't have a knife.
I'm just the guy out here, just got a cigar. I got a lighter even. I don't have a knife.
You don't have a knife. You don't have a cutter. You don't have anything.
What can you do?
I do it old school, Cubano style.
Old school.
This is what they used to do back in the day, and I do it even when I have a cutter because I'm boss like that. Just bite.
Oh, you're about to bite. Pros and cons of a bite.
Get in your teeth.
The one you can do it. I mean, I think the first thing is you can do it, and it's okay. But what you're doing is you're just taking the cap off, just to open it up, so you can start to have a good pull through. Bam. And then, but that's also what you have. You're gonna have a lot of tobacco.
You got a little tobacco. But
maybe
it's all
you
good.
like that. It's like a little secret treat.
You can chew on it.
You can chew on it. It's a little snack.
It's a little snack.
You can smoke and.
But it opens the cigar up just like a regular cut or a punch would do.
Absolutely.
So there you have it.
So we've gone through the guillotine. We've gone through the punch cut.
All right, guillotine.
We've gone through the V cut or the wedge cut.
Punch.
We've gone through a scissor cut. We've gone through a knife cut. We've gone through a teeth cut.
I like the knife.
And bam. That is.
Do it. Impress your friends.
Impress your friends. Are there any new techniques?
Everybody always asks. I smoke cigars. Whoa. I just got dizzy.
Oh my god.
I can't breathe. No, we get questions a lot. What's the proper way to cut your cigar?
That's right.
Because it does matter. So
it does matter.
Figure it out.
Yeah, actually, there's different techniques. You get different experiences. Allows you to taste the cigar different ways, pull throughs. I mean,
and also if you are new to smoking cigars, you want to sit down. You want it to look like you know what you're doing. You care about your cigars. You might be new to smoking cigars, but you do know how to. I
have a method. I'm not going to show it here. You're going to have to come see me, and I will cut your cigar. It's my crisscross applesauce. Well, it's crisscross. I just like to rhyme.
We call it the X.
The X Factor. I have an X Factor in my cigar cutting.
It's a secret cut, though. You only get that.
And it's legit.
No. Actually, we forgot about that.
But I know. I don't need to reveal.
You only get the X cut if you come to the shop or you come to one of our events. Mike's there. He'll show you the X.
All right.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I wanted to wear this shirt. Shout out to Dub Airs. represent the coach.
Come on.
Maybe on some small level chance you'll see the cigar and go, oh my god, it's my shirt. The coach didn't smoke sticks with me.
I think I'm gonna smoke this.
All right.
Fatty.
Appreciate you guys joining in. Come smoke with us. Stay tuned because we got some events coming up. Bull City Cigars.
.com.
All right. Oh.
Thanks, guys, for tuning in.
Stay ashy, homie.
Salute. Bull City.